I'm Lori,
And I'm David.
and we're Where in the World Are We Now? And today, where we are is in Gadzin Han, where we bought our new house in Serbia.
And we just wanted to give you a little bit more update on how things are going here. We had the surveyor came out last Thursday and confirmed the borders of the property, got everything marked off, and that'll be registered. We have plans for putting gravel in a little parking area here so that us and people coming to see us will actually have a place to park instead of in the dirt. And then we also are having a septic tank put in this week that will be big enough for us to have to live here full time.
So David's gonna go chop down some trees. And I'm gonna give you a tour of the house real quick because we got all the furniture and stuff we didn't want to keep. We had a ministry came and picked it up and hauled it off for us, and then we'll show you a little bit of the yard now that it's kind of cut down some so you can see it and just let you know what's been going on. So we'll start with the inside of the house. We have just a few roses blooming still, but the pink ones are pretty much done, but we do have some beautiful, beautiful red ones still left. So I wish you could smell them because they smell so sweet and wonderful. So now we'll go inside and show you the empty spaces. Got that cabinet taken away. We're gonna keep the wall thing. And then there used to be a couch here, and there was a cabinet here. The kitchen was there, and they took all that out. It's funny, most houses, when you take all the furniture out, they look bigger, but this one, it actually looks smaller when all the furniture was gone. But right over here somewhere is where the door's gonna be cut in to have the kitchen and the spare room there. And of course the bathroom hasn't changed much. It's still looking the same. And then the bedroom, all the TVs and stuff that were there are gone, and the space heater that was here. And the bed and nightstands are all gone, so now we have a nice empty room to work with. We'll be putting down new flooring and painting, and we'll be having the electrical done first. We do have 30 phase electric here, but these outlets are kind of scary looking, so we definitely want those changed out. I mean, they used the house for 30 years, so I'm fine, but they're fine, but I don't think we feel very comfortable plugging in our electronics in there. So I will take you outside and show you around the yard. Yeah, so David mentioned that we are having a new septic tank put in, because when our builder was out here with us last week, turns out he was trying to find where the septic tank was, and it turns out we don't even have a septic tank at all. Oh my goodness, that was quite the shock. There's just a pipe that leads out the side of the house that drains into a drainage ditch out there. What a nice, quiet neighborhood. It's been super hot here for several weeks now, and we still have a couple more weeks to go. So, anyways, this space here, where probably from about here to where that bigger tree is, to where that tree is, to there, and over to here is where we're going to have gravel put down. And I don't know if you can tell from the video or not, but that's quite a dip down for some of these small cars. So the gravel is going to be about 6 inches deep, and he said enough for 3 cars to park. These little trees we're going to, well, that one we're going to cut down, and the dead one back there we're going to cut down, and that dead one we're going to cut down. But that plum tree, we're going to see if the neighbor wants to transplant that, he can have it. But anyways, the gravel will all go in here, and a couple of years from now we'll probably put up a garage. We're looking at doing that, and then building an outdoor kitchen slash barbecue place behind it, so none of that'll take up any space. Oh, I forgot to show you. We got one thing put up. We got our new mailbox. So we're so excited. We have a happy new mailbox. And then we discovered we do have some grapes. Grapes actually climb all the way up in this tree, and there's all grapes way up at the top, but I don't think we're going to get those. But there are some down here. So we have lots of pruning and all to do. The arbor is over there, but all that's in the arbor is the trunk for the grapevine, so we'll have to retrain that. But here's one of the plum trees. Our plum trees, even though they haven't been taken care of for years, they were loaded with plums. So we were happy about that. The neighbor's gonna move his hay bales that he put there when we go to put a fence up, which we'll do after they put the septic tank in. But this is all our property out here. That's an apple tree there, and the stupid toilet drains out there in the bushes there somewhere. But anyways, David told you we had the survey done. It's been a sort of complicated issue for us to understand here, but where this, well, you can see it here. It's one of the stakes the surveyors put up. So our property line goes all the way down that way, so all this to the road is all ours. And it was this plot and this plot next to us used to be one plot, and the former owners of this house and our neighbor over there, they had an agreement, and the neighbor bought that half of the plot, I don't know, several years ago at least. And I guess they never went They had a legal written agreement between them, but they never put it in the cadastre that way. And also, anyways, we knew we were gonna have to do that to make sure everything was taken care of on the legal end for us, so that our son, who's the executor of our will, doesn't have any issues when we die. So it has been quite the learning curve for us, and actually kind of expensive too. There's some more plums. But the survey alone was $1,000, so it hasn't been cheap. And then even after all that, we still have to sign a contract with our neighbor to make the property totally and legally ours. It's been kind of crazy, but such is life in a foreign country. You learn all kinds of new things, and you just have to be able to deal with the things that come up. This is a different kind of plum. Little yellow ones. They look almost like grapes. They're about the size of them, but David really likes these. So we have probably at least half a dozen or more of these yellow ones. And then we must have at least a dozen of the purple ones, which, as you can see, are still producing a lot of fruit. But this is all these are well, like 95% of these are all plum trees. We did find 2 apple trees, and we know we have a cherry tree. But we're going to cut down some of the plum trees because we really don't need this many plum trees. And anyways, the property goes on back there to follow the road. And we have the wild blackberries here, which are so funny to me. I mean, these things are so teeny weeny. I mean, I can't imagine how many you have to pick just to make anything out of blackberries with it. But anyways, we're gonna cut down probably about half or more of the trees, because we just really don't need that many plum trees, and we want to plant a couple more cherry trees and some big bushes and things like that. So I think the property owners told us there's a walnut tree here, but we haven't found it yet. So, but David's been doing good. He doesn't have a chainsaw. There's just a bandsaw. You can see he's got it in his hand there, that he's been using to trim down the trees. My little lumberjack there. But he got some of the branches of this tree cut down. As you can see, these are all looking pretty pitiful. He's going to take down this tree, and he already took down that one, which was completely dead. So here is the stake for the back line of our property. There's another stake right there, and it just goes straight down that way. But it's beautiful here, and we're just so thankful we have this place. So we're going to be excited to start showing you some progress pretty soon. I can't believe we've actually had our house for a little over 2 months now already. Give you an action shot of David cutting down the rest of those trees. The 2 pine trees we're gonna leave because they have wonderfully soft pine needles and we love them, and they'll be pretty to decorate for Christmas. So thank you so much for watching our video. Oh my goodness, we have to tell you, we were absolutely blown away by the views we had on our first video about our house, and the comments were so sweet and kind and welcoming, and we can't tell you how much we appreciate it. It was really encouraging to us. So thank you for joining us, and we'll hope you'll continue to follow us as we hopefully in the next couple weeks we'll actually have work started on the house. Sorry about the barking dogs. Our neighbor has hunting dogs over there, so.
But thanks for following us. Give us a thumbs up. Ciao.
Ciao.